Well, hello, my YouTube family. It is Friday. It is 5:59. He is drinking his water after meowing and talking all loud. I don't know. It is a rainy, yucky, gray, well, it's pretty much black now, day. It has been all day. I mean, it's just, ooh. And this new project at the end of today, she told me, because I think she's even gotten tired of it. She told me, Nancy, you could still take uh, the temperature and still have them fill out the form, but you don't have to come every single every person that comes in. Gather all of them up, and before you go to lunch, put the pile on in my slot, my little mail slot, and then at the end of the day, so I don't have to even bother telling her anymore. She goes, I trust you that you will still take everybody's temperature and that you've been doing a very good job of it. Yeah, bitch, because you got tired of me going into your office every 2 seconds telling you somebody's temperature and telling you the name of the person. About as tired as I am doing it. But you're not going to stop me from doing it. You're just kind of slowing your side of it, which is fine by me. Hey, that saves me from up and down, over, around, up and down constantly. So I guess it's almost a win-win. It would be a better win if I didn't have to do the shit anymore, but that's okay. You hear him, right? He's meowing at somebody or something or just making noise just for the sheer hell of it. Cats make odd noises. They really do. They meow in the oddest ways. And I'm sure each meow means something. But now he's in his litter box. I think he has to tell me that he's going to his litter box. I don't know. Anyway, people, lips of the day. The last newbie. This is Bloody Mary by, I think it's Hollywood. It's just called Bloody Mary. I don't even know where I got this. I think I got it from Amazon. I saw a picture of it, and that's all it takes for me. If the picture is enticing, it's mine. It's called Bloody Mary. I don't know what this is. Made in the USA. I'm sure it was for a Halloween. Yeah, it was part of like a Halloween set of lips. There was a green lipstick, a black lipstick, a blue lipstick, and I think this was the red lipstick for blood, I suppose, because it's called Bloody Mary. But it's a nice shade of red. A dark, dark blood red. There you have it. Well, the lights brighten it up a bit, but when you look at it without the lights, no. It's kind of like a dark maroon red. Let us try it on, shall we? Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, I am in love with this shade. Oh my God. Mm. I don't know if it's a matte. It sort of looks like it's a matte, but I don't think I think it's a cream. Oh my God. What is he talking about? What is he talking about? Tom, what is the problem? Good Lord. Okay. This is love. This is love. This is love. Bloody Mary. There are certain shades that you know go with a certain outfit. This, with my hair up in the bun that Queen of Darkness likes, and a black turtleneck. It has to be a little colder now though. Oh, cat crazy, here we go. Bloody Mary by I don't know who, I don't know what. Look at him. Look at him. What is you doing? He obviously sees something that I don't see. What are you doing? Do you see this madness? So this morning I was not in the mood for liquid foundation of any kind. So I wore my NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation in the shade Chestnut. And I was not in the mood to look for a separate eyeshadow, a separate blush. So I used the same thing for both eyeshadow and blush. And this is the Indian Earth powder. Indian Earth Original Compact. Here's my original compact. It looks like a MAC compact, actually. But it is Indian Earth. It's really a bronzer. I use it as a bronzer, but it's so multi-purpose. It's a multi-purpose product. Eyeshadow, blush, you can use it as a bronzer. So I'm making usage of my things, people, because you know I can't really buy nothing. I mean, I could. I still order from Amazon, but I did not place an order today. No. Sunday, because my others, like I told you, that's my new thing. I am not placing an order until my previous order, all of it, comes. And all of it did not come. But it claims that all of it will come on Sunday. So when it comes on Sunday, then I'll play. Because I've already got my next order already intact. All I have to do is just hit, payment, whatever. So I didn't order anything today as of right now. But this right here, I am totally digging it because it is the shade. Look at this nice little blush right here. It could be a contour, but it's really not. I use it as a blush. I use it as the eyeshadow. What? In the summertime, I use it as a bronzer. Well, you can use the bronzer anytime. I really bought it as a bronzer, but multi-purpose, honey, multi-purpose. I am making full usage of my products, which I think is a very, very, very good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of it first. Like, people have been doing that for ages, Nancy. How come you just getting hip to it? Late to the party. Hello? I just now realized I could use other products for other things other than what they were originally intended for. Late, Nancy. You are always late. What's not late, though, are these lips. Look at the shade. I mean, it is red. But it is a different kind of red. Well, it's a Bloody Mary. It's supposed to be blood red, I guess. I'm not going to cut myself to find out if it actually matches. But, oh, me likey a whole hell of a lot. Oh, yes. Yes, indeedy do. That's all I have to say about that. So today was a complete and total washout weather-wise, and I hope it doesn't transfer into tomorrow because Pop and I have plans to go see Mom tomorrow. But if that's the case, if the weather is not going to hold out, of course, we're going to go next week. But I don't want to go next week. I want to go tomorrow. I want to see my mom. it feels like forever since we've gone and visited her. And what the hell? So, hopefully we're going to do the regular, go see her, then go to the IHOP, then go home. Weather permitting. Please permit weather. Please. Okay, so that is basically that in a nutshell. I really thought I was going to stay late today. I was intending, I had the intention of staying late today because of the amount of the emails and, the amount of stuff that I had to do. I really thought that me having this additional responsibility would slow me down. I was pumping out those packages. I did 2 baskets worth, and I completed my project. I completed my project. For the week. And I am extraordinarily happy about that. But let me tell you something. The jury is still out as of right now, but with this new thing that I have to do with all of these, taking the temperature and whatnot, this upcoming Tuesday, I don't know if I told you, every other Tuesday, there are certain aides that come in and they have to pick out their packages. Remember did I tell you? I experienced it, but I don't know if I told you. They have their materials laid out as per Queen of Darkness, of course. And I think Alpha, who is still got to stick up her ass for whatever reason, she has to lay out all the aids materials on the desk, and an extra table comes out. It's a whole thing every other Tuesday. And last Tuesday, when Queen of Darkness wasn't in, there was that whole kerfuffle with the aide that took a soap bottle that was not laid out for her, and then the person who it was laid out for told her, that's not yours, and it was a whole big thing. Anyway, this upcoming Tuesday, it's the whole layout again. I'm thinking of calling in sick, because with me having to take temperatures and the aides are doing their thing, and I have to distribute the sheet that these aides have to fill out, and then I have to take their temperature. No. Guess who stood up for me today? As a matter of fact, speaking of aides and whatnot, with all of this new responsibility that I have to take the temperature and all of this, there was an aide that came in, and first of all, I'm taking care of one person, and here she go. I need to take, you need to give me, I said, can you hold on a moment? I'm in the middle of, this has to be taken care of first. There's a new thing. There's a new policy where you have to fill out this form. Oh, I'm not, I am not going to I'm not going to stand here and wait for this person to fill out a form. And her voice is getting louder. So I said, I have to do this. It's a new requirement. And I'm keeping cool, and her voice is getting louder and louder. I opened the door. I said, let me get my supervisor for you. I opened the door, and she's still going on and on. Here comes soldier number 1 to my rescue. I opened the door because I was about to get Queen of Darkness, but she stepped in, and she said, what's going on? I said, well, one of the aides is giving me a problem because she doesn't want to fill out this new form, and she doesn't want to have her temperature. She doesn't want to wait. And I'm in the middle of taking care of somebody else. So she said, okay, hold on. So she walked out, and the woman was still mouthing off. And Alpha said, why are you screaming at her? Well, because I don't have time to wait for. She said, that's her new responsibility. Don't yell at her. And she's pointing at me. Don't yell at her. This is something that she has to do. So she gave this aide the materials that the aide was bitching and moaning about, and I didn't have to take her temperature, just as long as you know. I said, thank you. She said, that was just so unnecessary. I said, well, these are my new response. She goes, yeah, I know. But I said, well, welcome to my world. And she walked back to her desk. Her and Queen of Darkness must have had a meeting of some sort, because that's when Queen of Darkness came at me and said, well, you know, you're doing such a great job with the temperature and everything, but you don't have to come in every single, what you can do now is I said, because like this today, her daughter, Queen of Darkness's daughter, which is soldier number 1, I call her daughter. I still don't know if they're related, but the closeness leads me to believe that they're related. She was in her office like most of the day. And every time I had to go in, I had to just interrupt. Excuse me, so-and-so, her temperature is such and such. So they must have gotten together and realized, well, this is kind of ridiculous. No shit, Sherlock. Your idea. But it's your idea, though. You gave me this new responsibility that was a quote unquote a punishment from taking it away from somebody else, but now I'm saddled with it. So you want me to do it? I'm going to do it. But now all of a sudden, oh no, you don't have to do it with every single person. Just, gather them up in the morning before you go, and before you go to lunch, put it on my shelf, and in the afternoon put the rest on my shelf. So that means I don't have to go to her and tell her who has a temperature or not. The temperature will be written on the paper. This was your idea, Sherlock. This was your idea. And now all of a sudden it's a bit of a burden now, isn't it? It's a bit of an inconvenience. You asked me to do something as stupid as it is, your idea. But then when it's finally it takes effect and you don't like the results, you can't say nothing. Your idea, Sherlock. I am doing what you wanted me to do. Was not my job to begin with. You threw it upon me. I'm doing what you want me to do. But now it's an inconvenience. Now all of a sudden, you don't have to come into my office now I don't have to come into your office every single time. Oh, now you just want me to gather them all up, and when it's time for me to go to lunch, then just put it on your shelf, and then at the end of the day, just put them on your shelf. Sure. No problem. I have come to realize, on another note, this is about Alpha now. You know what Alpha's problem is? I don't know the whole problem, but I'm beginning to realize something. She's the type of person that gets joy in other people's misery, or other people's getting in trouble, or other people's, kind of that situation. And it kills her. She gets pissed off when that person doesn't get bothered by what is happening. Because she wants that person to flip out. And I came to realize that when this new responsibility came on my shoulders, as of yesterday, I was pissed off. And I was showing everybody that I was pissed off. And she was wallowing in the glee of it all. But today, when she saw I was doing it and it wasn't like I'm not bothered anymore, I realized, okay, well, this is my responsibility now. I just have to deal with it. The more I kept, good morning, you have to fill this out. And I have a high note, a cheerier note. She was around my desk because she was taking care of somebody else who needed the HR department. And the more I'm laughing with the person and the more she is getting pissed off. So I see her. Oh, I see her. I see her for what she is. She's the type of person, because she must be miserable herself. So she takes complete joy. She relishes in when somebody else is miserable. And it just pleases her oh so much. Boo boo, now that I know that about you, I am going to be Miss Mary Sunshine all day long. And she heard when Queen of Darkness said, "You're doing a really good job," and this is, she was right there. So that must have ticked her off even more. So now I know how to play this game. You're going to be a miserable bitch, Alpha, because I may be miserable in what I'm doing, but I'll be damned if I'll show you. I've shown you, and you've taken complete, you're a complete glutton of pleasure in somebody else's misery. Watch me. Just watch me. That's all I have to say about that. You want to be miserable with a stick up your ass, so far up your ass is coming out your nose? I really don't give a damn. I don't know what started this shift in her personality. All of a sudden now, we used to kind of kiki with each other, and now she don't even want to do that. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's this, like I said. Maybe she can't stand the fact that it's not getting under my skin anymore. It got under my skin yesterday because I still, and always will, as long as I have to do this crap, will realize, just know the fact that the other one knows that she's guilty. And she even said, again, "I'm sorry, Nancy." I said, because as the day progresses, more and more people come in, and it becomes the day. And this used to be her responsibility. Now, on top of me answering the phones, on top of me doing everything else, I've got to do this crap. She knows. And I can give you a cold shoulder. I am a queen of giving cold shoulders. So if Alpha thinks that she's boo-boo, you want to go toe-to-toe with me? Have at it. Just realize I am older than you are. I know how to play this game longer. As long as you don't physically touch me and I don't physically touch you, if you want to act like you got to stick up your ass for whatever reason, that's on you, boo-boo. All on you. Okay. So that is that with that upon that. These lips right here. This lipstick. I don't think I have a red like this. This is kind of an unusual looking red. When I was originally putting it on my hands, I said, "Oh, this is just like a regular maroon red." It's a hint of maroon and maybe a deep cherry. It's a mixture of something. All I know is I love this here shade. I love this here shade. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, people, it is Friday. Again, I'm going to fall asleep on the sofa like I did last night. But I didn't miss anything because there was nothing really to watch last night. I DVR'd the Real Housewives of the OC because I really wasn't watching it when it originally aired. It's 9 o'clock hour. It replays, thank goodness. I DVR'd it because I saw it, but I didn't see it because I was falling asleep. So I'll watch it tomorrow when I'm wide awake. After we come home from seeing Mom and having breakfast. So that's basically it in a nutshell, people. I am loving this lipstick. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up and let me know what you think of these luscious lips right here and this shade right here. And I will talk to you on Monday because, you know, it is Friday and I really don't want Monday to come that soon. And again, the jury is still out for Tuesday. I'm even considering half a daying it because the madness comes in the morning. And in the afternoon, it kind of dies down. So maybe if I don't want to lose the whole day, I'll just come in, you know, I'll call Queen of Darkness and say something. I have to do something in the morning. I can't make it. I'll be coming in at 1 o'clock. And I'll work just 4 hours. As opposed to missing out on the entire day. At least it'll be a little something. I'm considering that. I'm considering that. Okay, so if you see me on Tuesday, you see me on Tuesday. If you don't, you don't. Then you know that I took the whole day. But it is what it is. And like I said, the jury is still out. But Tuesday is, we have to get through Monday first. And Monday is madness as it is. But you already know about that. In any event, it is Friday now. The pressure of the day is rolling off my shoulders. And that's just that with that upon that. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And I will talk to you on Monday. Okay? I love you. Mwah. Bye now.